Hey everybody, what's happening? John from Half-Ass Gaming here. Getting around to turn 5 on the Roads to Gettysburg campaign. It's been like a week or so, maybe even longer. So I went in, verified that all the units are in the position they should be, and verified some other things, and we're ready to proceed with turn 5. So why am I doing this? I felt I'm actually playing. This is a where I'm recreating a game that myself and a comparable player are competing in. We'll call that player Gamer X. In real life, this game is it's I want to say turn 13 or 14. It's The game is still in the balance of who could win it, but obviously I'm about 8 turns behind in documenting this, so I feel like it's worthwhile in a instructional and entertaining endeavor. I feel that it's the way the game is that we're playing is turning out, the way it's progressing. I feel it's a very plausible, way that this campaign could have went historically. Okay, I feel that sometimes you get these games going and it's just like, oh, this shit's just totally wild. This never would have happened. It's really gamey and shit. But the way this is going, I feel like, you know what, this is the reason why I'm doing this. The reason why it looks like the way this game is going is that this could have very well ended up in the history books, all right? And I don't even know how it's going to finish, but the way the two armies are interacting and proceeding, it seems like it could have happened historically. So I'm enjoying it. And I'm bringing it to the big screen, so to speak. All right, getting that caffeine in me. Let's take a quick look around and see what's going on. So I'm going to minimize out of here for anybody who's not been keeping up. This is Roads to Gettysburg. It's turn 5. This is about to be turn 5, and just to get you, Gettysburg is up here. Up to the right central, right there where all the roads converge. You see the rebels are coming in. Ewell's guys are fresh off levying 3 towns in the valley, in the Cumberland Valley. Ewell is over here. He's transited the. How do he make this thing work? I forgot how you make the thing go ahead. Oh, there it is. Did I do it right there? Oh, wow. Okay. See how I'm doing that with Ewell? Okay. All right. So you got to press the Alt key and the left on the mouse. Very good. So that's Ewell, and he's transited the South Mountains, and you see that Hill's guys are also transiting South Mountain, but the problem is that the Union has set up a really nice block here, Kilpatrick's guys, to slow up and cock block Hill's Corps from getting through, and Longstreet's guys as well. So that's going to be problematic. We'll see what happens. And down here is the Blue Wave. You got like First Corps coming on right here. There's some more Union cavalry, and then because they came on in 3 increments, the blue is somewhat staggered, but there's no doubting that the Blue Wave is heading north, and they're heading north quickly. And there you can see they're trying to get through the mountains before the Blue Wave gets there. And then down over here you have, oh, you're going to see McLaws and Hood come on this turn, and that will be, everybody will be activated from the rebel standpoint. And then back over here, Let's look at this situation over here. This is pay dirt. This is all the counties that the Rebs need to get into. And you got Lockwood over here. Ellicott Mills is got a unit on it. And then as we move north and towards York is not occupied right now. And there's Harrisburg. That would take a monumental feat to capture Harrisburg. It can be done, but there's so many things that go against the rebels in trying to take Harrisburg. It's really not worth it, in my honest opinion. And then we come down towards Gettysburg right there, and all the action is basically just to the west of it so far in these crossings. All right, let me maximize and then come off to okay, so come off to, that's where I want to be for the viewers. All right, let's get into it. I got 3 pages of moves that I have to do to get through turn 5. All right, so the sequence of play: Falling Waters Bridge phase starting on turn 6. That's next turn. Random events. What was the random event on turn 5? Did I even... On to turn 5. Oh, it was... they rolled a 7. Okay, a 7 was rolled for random events, and I know what that is. I just want to verify. That's Confederate ammo train, which is a big NE at this point in the game. Union reinforcements starting turn 11. Not now. Harper's Ferry phase. No AOP. They've all 3 increments have arrived. Is that the case? Let me make sure of that. Oh, no. There is a 3rd increment. Basically, it's just 6 corps. All right, let me put these guys down on the ground here. 6 corps. My bad, as they say. I thought all 3 increments were already on. That's not the case. It's not that many units. It's just 6 corps in standard. So where do they actually go? Standard goes to 2734, right here. And 6 corps is going to be all on 2934. 2934, which is going to be over here. That's where 6 corps is going to enter the game. All right, that was easy peasy. And all right, so we move down to the Stuart phase. That starts next turn. And so now all 3 increments of the AOP are indeed on. I thought they already were, but they're not. Stuart phase next time. We do a leader transfer, and the blue is only going to do a leader transfer of Howard goes to Steinwehr. Where is Howard? Where are you, Howard? Is he under Meade? No, I thought he was under Meade. Where is Howard? Oh my God. Okay, for some reason he moves them all the way back down, and that's to expedite Steinwehr's movement. 2, 4, 6. Yeah, he puts Howard on Steinwehr just like that. Okay, and that's it. And I think that... Oh, and the LTs for the rebels are Lee goes to Hill. All right, let's find this. Lee, way back here. 2, 4, 6, 8. He goes to Hill right there. All right, solid. Let's get busy. All right, so Union wins. They're going to activate 2nd Corps. All right, let me get into this. They're going to activate 2nd Corps down here. That's the red guys, Hancock. After a while, you just learn your corps, or most of them, not all of them. All right, that's these guys down here with Meade, and it says they roll and with the artillery unit, which is under what? Under Hayes. Yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and activate them. Fatigue 1 with Gibbon. Fatigue 1. All right, and when they roll a 6, and they get 7 MP. Okay, the artillery in Hayes goes to 27-22. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Caldwell goes to 28, 22. Where are you? 28, 22. All right, so he's got to go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Indeed. And then Gibbons going to go to 26, 22. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, cool. Heading north. That's second corps. All right, one moment. I think I'm going to highlight these where I've written them down. I'm just going to throw a little highlight after I do the movement. All right, now the Union wins the subsequent initiative, and they get to go again. It's going to be Howard and Steinwehr. Just these two guys right here. Give him a fatigue. He rolls 5, 6 MPs to 23-19. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Solid. He's rejoined his crew, so to speak. Put a yellow mark through that. And now the rebels win the activation, and they're going to go to Pickett. Now watch what they do here. Watch this next series of events with Pickett. All right, let me just check my feed real quick, how the feed looks. 11 minutes into it. Here we go. All right, so Pickett is right here. Going to give him a fatigue. All right, remember, the Union has the rebels have this problem with transiting this pass and heading southwards. They're not trying to head north over Liberty Mountain, McKees Hill. They want to head due southeast, right directly at Custer, but the Union is set up really nicely. What are they going to do? What's the rebels going to do about it? To activate Pickett, he rolls a 3, and he gets +2 for Longstreet. That's 5 movement points to 2109. All right, 1, 2, 3. Now let's do this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's right there. Okay, solid. They get the next init. They activate Pickett to 2. This is where the rebels, they step their game up right here. So what are they going to do? They roll a 2. They get 4 MPs, and what do? So this is where they get creative. They're going to drop a sub. Let's get a sub out here. Sub, CSA sub. They're going to bring one down, close that out, move this back up. We're going to get a sub. Core affiliation is going to be, orange. And the sub is going to get, he's going to get 4 movement points. Manpower increase. Manpower increase. I'm sorry I'm doing this the slow way. I just don't want to take my hand off the mouse. Increase fatigue. All right, so he's going to get a fatigue, another fatigue, and he's going to get an exhausted right there. And so they drop that right. They're going to put it right under Longstreet, but they got to take 4 movement points off of Pickett first, which I'm doing this the slow way, of course. Manpower decrease. Manpower decrease is going to go to 8. Manpower decrease. All right, so let's get back, and we drop the sub right there. And then Pickett has, as we talked about, they got 4 movement points. And he does his EM, and he passes his EM. He rolled a 2. So, and he gets 4 movement points. 1, 2, 3, 4. And moves to 2509. Let me go ahead and mark those off. So, anybody know what's going on here? What are they going to do? Well, I'll explain it real quick because I want to keep the game moving. So what they've done is the rebels they've cut off Kilpatrick. All roads in and out of that mountain pass have been sealed. Okay, there's no escape for Kilpatrick at this point. Oh, wait a minute. I got to add one more to the sub. Increase. I know I had it to 4, and I took 4 away from Longstreet. From Pickett leaves him with 8. It's very important that the sub gets a 4, so that if Kilpatrick tried to attack him, he'd be a -1 in ratio, because Farnsworth is only a 3. All right, so next, the Union wins the next initiative. They activate Merritt, who's down here. He's going to go to fatigue 2. Merritt. 6 MPs to 2111, or 20, is it 2111? 6 MPs. I don't believe he can do that. Well, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, he must have passed his EM, because I didn't see anything about that. So that's a screw up right there. Okay, so we're going to leave him intact. And now the rebels win the init, and what do? Well, they want to attack Farnsworth before the Union can do anything about it. So they're going to activate Anderson, fatigue. He moves 1 hex to get in there with who else is there? He moves 1 hex to get in there with Heath. All right. To 2407, that's correct. And then the rebels win the next initiative, and boy, can we figure out what he's going to do. Hill's crew's going to assault Farnsworth. All right, so how do they do that? The command roll is a 1, so yeah, both of them can get in there. They're both going to need fatigues, and this one as well, Heath Heth. All right, so they rolled a 1 command roll. They decided not to do a grand assault roll to get Longstreet or Pickett. They decided not to do that. So what we have here is the ratio is a +8. Kilpatrick. Now you're asking, what about a cavalry retreat? Well, where's he going to go? He can't go 4 to 6. He can't go 4 to 6, so he's not going to do it. So the ratio's +8. The terrain is -3. Why is it -3? Well, he's on a mountain, which is 2, and behind water, which is a 3. Tactical's +2, 4 to 2, and the assault is a 1. So the net looks like it's 11 take away 3, which is going to be Rebs +8, and they rolled a 6/6 on the roll. So the Rebs, the +8 holds up. It's going to be 2 DR versus A. All right, so 2 DR, where can Farnsworth retreat? He has to go a minimum of 4. I'm not even going to take the 2 DR off here because he'd be a 1, but the 1 has to retreat, and he can't go anywhere. If he goes through one of the rebel units, he loses 3, and he has to go a minimum of 4 hexes, and he can only go 2. So this whole unit is dead. And Kilpatrick will move over to Custer. Farnsworth is dead. No, there's no advance. The Rebs will not advance. Big win for the friggin' rebels here. Big win. Big win. Let's add 3 victory, 3 dead guys, manpower losses. 1, 2, 3. And that is massive. That is massive. What a nice attack. That might be one of the best things the rebels did in this whole game. All right, so the Rebs win the subsequent init, and what do? They activate Jenkins, 6 MP, and well, I gotta find Jenkins. Where is Jenkins? Where is Jenkins? I don't know where the hell Jenkins is. All right, let's check the resolution. Jenkins is right here. All right, let's go back, and he's gonna get 1 fatigue, and he moves 6 to 2509. Let's see where that is before I start moving him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to right there. Okay, nice move. And then yeah, they win a net, the next net, and Jenkins is going to activate again. He's going to go to 2, which is going to prompt an EM roll, and 5, and he just goes 1 hex to right here, and the EM rolls a 3. He's actually good. They put Jenkins in this spot where this mountain is, the mountain range is kind of overhanging into these roads that they're moving by. Really good spot for Jenkins to be in. That is a really good spot. I like that. I like moving right there, if only temporarily. Let me go again. So we're just about done with the first of 3 pages for this move. The last thing is the Union's going to activate Greg's cavalry unit, and that'll close out this page. But we got to get these guys all moved. These guys right here, this is how he responds. Fatigue. Unfortunately, they're not going to travel together. I like when they do that, when the cabs travel together. Well, and what I have done here, unfortunately, I didn't write down how many movement points they get. The only thing I did is I wrote down where he goes. All right, so Huey goes to 3211. All right, is that straight up? Wow, that's quite the move. They must have rolled really nicely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wow, they moved really nicely. The 2 Gregs go to, and again, 32-11, right? Yeah, that's right there. They must have got a really nice roll. The 2 Gregs go to 30-13. All right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. They must have rolled dual 6s. They had to have rolled dual 6s with +1 for the divisional leader. And that's 30-13, right? Great. And then McIntosh goes to 33-12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There you go. So they move quite a nice distance north. On to page 2 of 3. All right, let me just check the feed, see how the feed looks. The feed looks okay, 23 minutes. All right, let's keep on going. We're only 1/3 of the way here. Hancock would not. He said it says not artillery. So let's move back down here. I guess the artillery. Yeah, okay. Not the artillery. So, and that's going to be Gibbon, fatigue. That's going to be Hayes, fatigue, and that's going to be Caldwell, fatigue. It's going to take them to 2, and they roll a 3. It's 4 movement points. Hayes to 28-18. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll do the EMs in a bit. Caldwell with the leaders. He's going to go to 29-19. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then Gibbon goes to 28-19. 1, 2. No, not him. Come on, you know not him. 28-19. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do some EMs. So Hayes goes to 4. He's all right. Caldwell to 4. Gibbon hits a 6, so he's going to flip. Manpower. Disorg. All right, solid. The next one is Hancock is going to take them. Oh, he's just going to take Hayes for some reason. Really? No. Does he take them all to, or is it just 2? Why did I scratch out Caldwell? No, all right. So he's just going to take Hayes and Caldwell. That's because Given just flipped. All right, these 2 guys are going to go to 3 fatigue. And they roll a 4, which gives them 5 movement points. And Hayes goes to 32-15. Okay, no, undo that. One at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. We'll do EMs in a bit. Caldwell, 31-16. 5 movement points. 1, 2, 3, 4 to right there. EM rolls. Hayes, he rolls a 4 plus 2. He is going to flip. Manpower, disorg. And then Caldwell rolls a 1. He's all right. He's okay. All right. Solid. The next is, next init, Union wins. Howard's going to take all 3. All right. There you go, Howard. That would be 11th Corps. Fatigue. Let me guess. Heading due north. He gets 1. They only get to move 2 movement points. And Schurz goes to 27-18. 27-18? You're moving this way? 27-18 is what it says. 1, 2. Barlow. Howard moves to Barlow. Okay, I like it. 26-17. 1, 2. And then Steinwehr moves to 24-18. Just 1 hex like that, I guess. Okay, and they don't have to do EMs yet. Alright, so the Rebels are going to win an initiative. Let's see what they got planned. They're going to activate Rhodes. Okay, back up to Rhodes. Remember, he had transited the mountain pass already. Rhodes is going to pick up 1 fatigue. Movement 4 plus 2 is 6 MP. He goes to 2607. Moving south to engage the enemy, or something close to that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now he's right there. He doesn't have any other movement points, but Custer does have the ability to bounce out of there, and he is going to bounce. He is going to bounce. What does he roll? He's going to go to fatigue, increase, and he's going to manpower, disorg. He rolls a 4, and he goes to, it looks like 3210 for 4 to 6. Is that 3210? Where the hell is that at? Way over here. Okay, so he's going to go 6 hexes. 3210, right? 1. Put them together. Come on, dude. You guys go together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because that wouldn't have been legal for him to go 1, 2. Okay, that's legal to there. 1, 2, 3, but not to go here. So I'm going to just amend this. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. I'm going to put them right there instead. 1, 2, 3. Even that's not legal because he's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess I didn't call him out on this. 5. Maybe this is what he did. How about, what if he does this? 1, 2, that's legal. 3, that's legal. Then if he goes here, 4, and then he can do anything. He's 2, 4, 5 away. Right here. And I'll put him right there. I'll just put him right there. That apparently that cat retreat wasn't done all the way correctly last time. All right, so the Rebs also win the Annette, another Annette, and they're going to move Pender. Where is Pender? Pender's languishing back here. He's going to pick up a fatigue. And you roll 3. He rolled a 3. He gets 4 movement points to 1907. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's Pender. Okay, and now back to the Union for an Annette, and it's going to be activate Sykes. So at this point, all the Union activations are kind of a pain in the ass. He's going to activate. Yeah, he's going to activate all 4 of these units. Fatigue. All right, and they get 3. He rolls a 3, 4 movement points. Heirs and Art to 23-23. Heirs in the Art go 23-23. 1, 2, 3, 4. Both of them right there. Crawford with Sykes goes to 24-24. How are they going to get there? How are they going to get there? 1, 2, 3, 4. So they're attacking toward the northeast, the Union is, it looks like. And Barnes 22-24. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, solid. The Union wins the next in it, and they're going back to Sykes. What is this? Barnes and artillery. All right, it looks like they're just going the Barnes and the artillery. Is that what they're doing? Barnes and the Art. All right. A little unusual. All right, anyway, so they roll a 6, which gives them a 7. Barnes and the Art. Wow. Barnes goes to 25-21. 7 movement points. 25-21. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's legit. And the Art goes to 25-17. All right, 25-17. 25-17. Jesus, way up there. He's got 7 movement points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's legit. They got to do EMs. The artillery rolls a 2. He's fine. And the Barnes rolls a 4, which I think he's okay. It's when you roll a 5, you got problems. All right, I think he's okay. Oh, actually, Barnes was. He's okay. He's all right. All right, let me mark this one off. All right, let's just take a big look. We're like halfway through. So you see okay, so that's a really nice look of what's going on. The Rebs cleared out Union cavalry up here in the pass really nicely, I might add. And then the Union forces are coming up, and they're starting to attack, where they're going north, but it looks like northeast. All right, and that's them, and they still got a bunch of guys to move. Looks like they're tacking to the northeast. All right, solid. All right, back down to. All right, here's where we are. Okay, so the next unit is Sedgwick's. That's 6 Corps, right? They just came on. Sedgwick's 6 Corps. They're way down here at the bottom. Fatigue increase, and it's going to be 6 MPs. Newton to 3330. Which one is Newton? Yeah, 3330. All right, so he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Really nice movement. And then right's going to go to 3229. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then Howe with Cedric's going to go 3130. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Really nice movement. Way to start it off. Sedgwick to F2. Both of these guys going to F2. Fatigue. Okay. They're going to roll a 4, 5 more points. Pretty nice. Right to 32.25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at 6 Corps go. Doing really well. Newton to 34.25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then Howe with Sedgwick to 32.26. 1, 2, 3, 4. It'll stop right there. Okay, really nice movement by the newly arrived 6th Corps. All right, and then Stannard's gonna. Union wins another one. Stannard is gonna go. He's a nice little unit right there. He's a 6. He belongs to 1st Corps. He rolls a 5 to 26.30. All right, let me slide over to the left. 26.30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and now again, the Slocum. Let's find Slocum's Corps. Oh, that's these guys over here next to 6th Corps. Okay, we do have an artillery, so we're going to highlight all them. The fatigue 1. All right, so they roll a 4. They get 5 movement points. Geary plus artillery to 32.12. 32.12. 5. 1, 2, 3. Huh? 32.22 or 5. Right? That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, exactly. I don't know where I got 32.12 from. And then Slocum and Williams to 32.23. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Indeed. Okay, that's where they are. We cross these two off. Okay, almost done with page 2. Go back to the rebels. We're going to activate Johnson. Okay, these might be some of the units that were involved in the levying. Let's see what we got going on. There's Johnson right there. Indeed, he levied Shippensburg. So he's going to pick up a fatigue. He's going to drop his entrenchment, delete, and his movement is 5, which is 7. Now remember, there's this rule in this scenario that for the first 9 turns that individual units of Ewell's Corps, even if Ewell is not around for the first until turn 9, they do get the +2 add-on. Okay, that's like a special rule. All right, so he gets to go 7 movement points to 22.24. I guess he's going to go this way. 1, 2, 3. No, he's not going to go that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Really nice movement. Really nice movement. Again, they win the next fatigue. Johnson again. Fatigue. And he rolls a 3, which gives him 5 movement points to 23.29. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Really nice movement. Crossing the South Mountain, I believe. Is that what it is? South. He crosses without any problems. And look at this. He gets the subsequent in it and goes to fatigue 3. And he rolls a 2, which gives him 4 movement points to 25.32. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's in Cashtown. He is through the mountains. And his EM's a 3. He's good to go. All right, let me cross all these 3 Johnson activations off. And we go to page 3, which is the final page for this turn. Okay, let me go back and check the feed. And what do we have for a feed? Well, we're coming up on 40 minutes. That's cool. Cool in the gang. All right, so what do we go to? Who is next? We're got Rebs win. They're going to activate Early. All right, well, where is Early? Early, where are you? Oh, well, he's obviously... He's right here. He just levied Chambersburg. Fatigue. Get rid of that entrenchment. Delete. Movement. His movement is a 4, which is a 6, takes him to 1531. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Really nice movement. He wants to get across the mountain range before the Union has anything to do about it. They win the next initiative early again to fatigue 2. He gets a 3, 5 movement points to 2030. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Really nice. Really nice. And let me go ahead and scratch these 2 off. And the rebels win the next net. And they're going to go to... Who are they going to? They are going to go to our man Johnson again. He's going to go to fatigue 4. He's going to max it out, kids. He gets a 3, 5 movement points to 2603. All right. 5 movement points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to right there. He's coming down quickly. He's gonna EM's gonna be a 6. Johnson flips, no doubt. Manpower, he flips. Not a big deal. What you don't want to do when you're not around the enemy, you know, feel free to push your guys as long as you aren't taking stupid manpower hits. Okay, you can flip if you're not around the enemy to push it, push the envelope. Just don't take stupid man. I see people in games with, for no reason, they'll push a unit that's already flipped and take a stupid manpower hit for why? Why are you losing manpower for no reason? Anyways, I digress. He flipped, not a big deal. The Rebs win the next net, and Early's going to go to fatigue 3. Where now I lost him. Oh, he's back over here. Early goes to fatigue 3, and he gets 4, which is 6 MPs to 2631. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right there. And his EM is a 2. He's still good. All right, so that was like a bunch of nits for the rebels. Now back to the Union. Humphreys going down south here. Where is Humphreys? I think he's part of Humphreys. Is he part of Slocum? No, he is not. Humphreys. Shit, who does he belong to? I'm gonna have to find him, dude. I can't. Part of Sickles. Yes, there he is, right here. Okay, awesome. He's already flipped, so he's probably just gonna move once, and that is 3 plus 1 is 4 to 2413. 2413. 1, 2, 3, 4, and he jumps on a bunch of cab guys, and that's a good move. All right, the next one is Union wins to Merritt to 3 to F3 fatigue Merritt, and what are you going to do? 6 MPs to 2313. Okay, 1, 2, 3 to right there, and his EM is a 3. He's fine. Okay. Wait a minute, 2413. That's where. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. 2313. Okay, that's good. All right, making good progress. I mean. Okay, sub 1 is going to be activated. We're going to activate sub 1. Where is sub 1? Wasn't he doing some, he was doing a, yeah, he's over here on Greencastle. He did, he's going to get a fatigue. He's going to lose his entrenchment. And he is going to activate sub 1-5, which is 6 MPs to 1205. Where's he headed? I think he's going to Waynesboro. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's headed towards Waynesboro to levy them, obviously. And same, he wins the next one. He's going to go to fatigue 2, and he gets a 1, 2. He gets 2 MPs. That's all he wants to get into Waynesboro. 1404. 1406. Okay, mark those off. And then the next activation is McClaws. Okay, now these guys are just coming on. McClaws and Hood. They're going to give the Rebels some more punch. Delete, McClaws, fatigue. You pick up a 1. You're going to drop your entrenchment. Entrenchment, delete entrenchment. McClaws, 5 plus 1 is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I want to say 713. That is correct. And then he wins the next init. Fatigue 2. And so it's 2 plus 1 is 3 to 1013. 3 movement points. 1, 2, 3. And let me cross those two. The turn's almost over. We go to Gamble. What are you going to do, Gamble? Let's find Gamble. Alright, where is Gamble? I know he's cavalry, right? There he is. He's under the stack with sickles, and he's a 3. Gamble's get 5 MPs to 2012, so he's probably going to head east to 2012. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give him a fatigue. Alright, Gamble. And then the next one is the Rebs win. And they're going to move McClaws to F3. He rolls a 5, which is 6 movement points. Okay, let's take him to 3. Fatigue. He rolls a 5, 6 movement points to 1409. Alright, how do we do this? 1409 is way up there. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and his EM is a 2. He's fine. Nice rolling. And now the Rebels win on the next one. They're going to activate Hood, going back to where McClaws came on. Hood, another big unit. Increase, entrench, delete, entrench. All right, movement. Hood 5 plus 1 is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 07, 13. Let's go ahead and mark that off because we're going back to another union. We've got like 1, 2, 3 more activations, and then we're done for the turn. This is going by pretty nicely. We're going to activate. Oh, I didn't mark off the Hood one. Okay, Sedgwick. 6, the newly arrived 6 Corps. They moved twice already. I think they want to move again. Cedric's going to take these guys to 3. All right, fair enough. Why not? You're not close to the enemy. Newton to, so he rolls a 2 as his 3 MP. Newton to 3523. 1, go now, undo. 1 at a time. 1, 2, 3. Right to 3425. I'll do EMs in a sec. Wait a minute. Something happened. Something happened. Where did somebody disappear? This is how. How goes to 3325? Hold on a second. I'm going to back this up. All right. Somehow somebody disappeared. Oh my God, where somebody disappeared. Where did Wright go? When I moved all 3 of them together, something bad happened. All right, you know what? I'm just going to pull another Wright off the board. I don't know where he went. I can't undo it. Let's just pull another Wright off the board. I hate when shit happens. USA infantry. Right, all the way to the bottom. Right. Oh, I got to do all that. Manpower, increase manpower. Let me pull my board out. Increase, control 0, control 0, 3. Okay, and Wright is a, I don't even know what the hell he is. I got to look in the book to see what Wright came on as. Hold on. Right. See, all you do is you hit one button the wrong way and you got a big problem. Right is a 9. Okay, control 0. All right, now, I don't know where he started at in this turn. He's in the vicinity of these guys, but I know where he's going to end up at. So, Newton goes to 35-23. Okay, 1, and it was 3 movement points, 2, 3. Right with Sedgwick goes to, he ends up at 34-25. And let's give him his 3 fatigues before we forget. Fatigue, increase, and fatigue, increase. Okay, gosh. And then Howe goes to 33-25. Just right there? Is that it? 33-25 to here and there. All right, I get it. Okay, now EMs, all 3 of these guys, they rolled a 2, 1, and a 4, so all 3 of them passed their EMs. Okay, that was technical difficulties. I pressed one wrong button, and all of a sudden 1 unit just erased. But you know what? It's all good. We got them to where they needed to go, and everything is great, cool in the gang. All right, back to the Rebel and Knit. Hood. Get in the war, Hood. Hood's going to go to fatigue 2. And Hood, he rolls a 2, 3 MPs, takes him to 10-13. 1, 2, 3. Solid. Next to Knit, Hood again. Goes to fatigue 3. Fatigue 3. 3 MPs. He rolled a 2 again. 3 more MPs at 13-13. 1, 2, 3. And fails his EM with a roll of a 6. Manpower disorg to right there. Let me mark this off. Bing, bang, boom. And okay, so it looks like that's it. Both parties have passed. There's no levies. There's no Washington County. And so let's... All right, so that's going to be it for the turn. Let me go ahead. There's no levies this turn. No Washington County. Both parties passed. Let me hit the recovery button. Everybody's recovered. Okay, so we're going to go and look at this situation right here. So I minimized the map, the resolution by 1. Turn 5 is in the books. And let's look at the big issue right here. So the big thing was Farnsworth got trapped in the mountains and killed. Trapped because of this unit, and this unit. He couldn't get out. There were 3 roads into that mountain. All 3 of them were blocked, and he dies as a result. The victory points are as such. The Union has 4 manpower losses, and because of levies, the rebels have 6 victory points separate from their losses, from the AOP losses. So it's 4 AOP losses and 6 victory points because of levies for the Rebs. That's a pretty decent start. But let's look at the situation. So let's start off in the north. So actually what you have is you got Early and Johnson coming down. I've already hit the recovery, and this is what you have. You have Early and Johnson are coming down. They went through the mountain passes and they're heading down. Ewell's already right here with, it's got to be who? Rhodes right there. And then Hill's guys, Pender's here, and these 2, Anderson and Heath, are right there. They're looking good. They're going to transit through that mountain pass really nicely. Longstreet is here with Pickett. And remember, McLaws and Hood just came on. There's McLaws right there, and Hood's right there. So they may have a problem. They've still got to pass, and you've got a sub that next turn is gonna levy Waynesboro. So two units have broken off subs. One of them is is it Early? Early's broken off a sub? Wait a minute. Hold on a skosh. Hold on a sec here. Why is there a sub right there that has... What is early? Was he a 16? That would make sense. Hold on. Maybe I'm just flashing. Early starts the game as an 11. And John... So... If he's 11, who the hell broke off this sub? Was it Johnson? Johnson's a 14. He's what he is. And Rhodes is a 16. So who broke this sub off? So one of you guys have to take a hit of 5. And this sub right here obviously came from Pickett. We know that. And he's an 8. He's correct. So who broke this sub off? It's red. And that needs to... I think he comes from early. Early needs to be a 6. I'm gonna double check that to see if early is the one. I'm gonna double check that and fix this. But it's definitely one of these 3 guys has to take a 5 spot out of him, and I gotta figure out who it is. I want to say early. I've got to fix that because there's an 11, a 14, and a 16. Somebody has not taken a 5 out of here. I apologize for that. That I don't know how that happened, but it doesn't affect the game because they were way behind enemy lines and they were just doing levying, so it doesn't affect the game. But I will fix that as soon as I'm concluding it. So that's what you have. You got Ewell's guys coming down, and then the other 2 corps go through the Monterey Gap right here with Laws and Hood trailing. Let's look at the Union right here. So here's what you have. I was incorrect when I started this video saying that all 3 increments were on. That's not the case. I'm just putting my air conditioner on. You might hear some noise. So here's what you have. You've got 1st Corps right here moving north with it looks like Buford's Cav guys. Greg's Cav guys are over here a little more to the east, and they're taking up positions over here. And then you have 2nd Corps out here. You have 11th Corps out here, and then you have Barnes's Corps, and over here you have 12th Corps, and then over here you have 6th Corps. So that is in standard, bringing up the rear, and that's what you have. That's the blue wave coming north. This is going to get really good. Blue wave heading north to meet these guys coming out of the Monterey Gap, and Ewell's guys coming from due north. I've got to fix it. I'm going to go straight to the video that should have had. I think it's early. I got to take the guys from him. That's freaking me out that I didn't do that, but it didn't affect gameplay whatsoever. So you're going to see some fireworks coming on because the leading edges are of the blue wave are going to meet these guys coming out of the mountains. So this is going to be good. So it's the end of turn 5. I'm John, and I'll see you guys for turn 6. All right, it's all good. See you guys later. Bye bye. All right.